Бабулька. Бабулька.
Бабулька. Я заметила, что штука уже.
Воды?
Ну, потом уходишь, конечно.
Ты что, не хочешь бы?
Это ж надо ждать на самом деле.
Не знаю, что пить вообще хочу, не знаю. Или не говорю. Так, давайте разберемся.
Я тебе последний раз. Я скажу, или мне?
Я пойду в гости, надо. Да, да. А может,
Ну, вот где начинается дело.
ладно, если хочется, что позвонить.
Можно сейчас.
А, все, ты готова? Ты говори, баб, делать, что я могу готовы сделать.
Нет, ты что?
Чего? Ты что? Пакет, его допивать просто надо, да?
Я допила сейчас не буду.
Ну, хорошо. Ой, я с апельсином выпью. То есть ты не будешь черпать, да? Я
Нет, нет.
Я в ванне, что?
Плохо вода стекает, да?
Ну уже стекла.
Southampton tonight. Saints with Villarreal to come on Saturday afternoon. This is the final pre-season friendly for Monaco before they get their new season underway in the Champions League a week today against PSV in the third qualifying round. Saints fans turning up, hoping to get an early look at some of their new signings. Will have to wait patiently, having seen Ralph Hasenhüttl, the manager, adopt three central defenders in pre-season so far. He reverts back to the 4-2-2-2 formation from last season. Alex McCarthy in goal, Shea Adams alongside Adam Armstrong up front. Oriol Romeo and Ibrahima Diallo will play in the middle for Saints this evening, with Redmond and Elyounoussi down the wings. A familiar face in the Monaco starting 11 for those Southampton supporters inside the ground tonight. Takumi Minamino, Monaco's new signing from Liverpool, starts up top alongside the experienced Wissam Ben Yedder. 20 goals from him last season, propelling Monaco to third in Ligue 1. Southampton's new signings named on the bench this evening: Romeo Lavia, Armel Bella-Kotchap, the centre-back, and Joe Aribo as well, arriving from Rangers over the summer. Plenty of experience on that bench as well. Captain James Ward-Prowse, should he be called upon at some stage of this game. Monaco's new signing, Briel Mbolo, named on the bench for them tonight. It's been a pretty mild, overcast day on the south coast of England, here in Southampton. And Jordan Clark alongside me for commentary this evening, former Saints midfielder Dean Hammond. Dean, very good evening.
Good evening, Jordan.
Two pre-season friendlies to go for Southampton.
It is, and a step up in class today from the game against Watford at the weekend. Looking forward to the game tonight. It should be a good test for the Southampton players. As like you said, we're probably 10 days away from the start of the Premier League season, so a familiar lineup that we would have seen a lot of players from last year. So it'd be interesting to see how they set up and how they approach the game tonight.
Just Adam Armstrong surviving from the weekend's friendly away at Watford. Other than that, a brand new 11 from Ralph Hasenhüttl tonight. I think those on the bench, as it's given away there by Moy Elyounoussi. Vanderson will pick it up down the right. Good solid tackle in there from Peru. Elyounoussi under pressure again, quickly from Monaco. Lovely turn in there from Mataza. Space down the right for Aguila. Southampton will begin their Premier League season away at Tottenham a week on Saturday. First home game here at St Mary's a week later with Leeds United, the visitors. Diallo just tipped to the ball there by Golovin. Good interception by Lianco. Good to see him back fit and firing. Missed a fair chunk at the end of last season due to a hamstring injury.
Yeah, I agree with Jordan. When he played last year, he had an impact on the team. Nice and aggressive defender. Looks like he enjoys his defending, and we'll be looking forward to enjoying a good pre-season to try and get in that starting 11 for the first game of the season away at Tottenham.
Again, Monaco will try and find some room down the right. It's Oriol Romeo. And space for Romain Perrault. Minamino back on his old stomping ground. Had a Brief spell here on loan from Liverpool. Managing 2 goals in his 10 appearances for Saints back in 2021. Featured a fair bit for Liverpool last season, but opting to move to Monaco in the summer. Early ball forward, looking for the captain Ben Yedder. Valerie's pass intercepted.
The game's not quite settled down yet. It's a bit of hustle and bustle, especially in the middle of the field. Oroma's had his foot on the ball a couple of times and put a couple of passes in, and he does that so well. You know, if we can get him into the game, he can control the game. I always think Southampton play at the best when he's in this top form.
Given away by Shea Adams, Minamino. Here's Ben Yedder. Room for the shot. Good block in there from Lianco. I think that was heading wide anyway. Lianco wasn't to note.
Yeah, you're right, John. It's a bit sloppy there from Shea. Tried a pass at the outside of his foot, got intercepted, and Monaco broke really. And the captain, the Monaco captain, are probably a little bit disappointed. It was a good pass from Minamino, nice and early. Got into the space and kind of snatched at the shot and tried to hit it across goal, but a good recovery from Lianco there. I think, or was it Jack Stevens, and a good block in the end.
First set piece of the evening. Away at the front post by Valerie, good defending that. Space for Aguila, the Frenchman. Fresh from signing a new deal with Monaco, with the club until 2025. An early touch for Alex McCarthy. No Gavin Bazunu in the squad for Southampton this evening. Their new goalkeeper, aside from Manchester City. So it's the experienced Willie Caballero. And they see some game time in the second half. Got room for Jan Valerie and Nathan Redmond out on that right-hand side. Shea Adams further forward in support, well found by Redmond. Again, Valerie and Redmond linking up nicely. Still Valerie, nice feet from the Frenchman.
Much better there from Southampton. A good play from Valerie, from Nathan Redmond. Nice and comfortable on the ball, some good touches, good movement off the ball to help support each other. In the end, Nathan Redmond used his body really, really well and wins a free kick in a dangerous position for Southampton.
Boy, Elyounoussi will head over to take. Came back last season rejuvenated from his loan spell at Celtic. The Norwegian featured a fair bit for Ralph Hasenhüttl. Could be a key man again this season. Thoreau with the left-footed option over on the far side. Stevens and Lianco both forward. It's Redmond at the front post. Right idea. Couldn't quite execute. Good block in there. And then Enrique.
No, there's interest to that, John. On the game Saturday against Watford, there was a lot of variation from Southampton's set pieces, which was good to see. It looked like they've done a lot of work on the training ground, and again, some variation there. Good movement from Redmond and good delivery from Elyounoussi.
Elyounoussi and Thoreau linking up on the far side for the short corner. Minamino will come away with it. Late tackle from Adams, spotted by the assistant referee on this near side. Welcome back to Hampshire, Takumi Minamino. Monaco with a packed pre-season schedule so far. 6 games in total, 2 wins, 3 draws, 1 defeat. Coming at the weekend away at Porto. 2-2 draw with Inter Milan. Draw take on pre-season friendly, Dean, and how much you read into results compared to performances, perhaps, and just getting minutes in the legs of players?
Well, it all depends if you win or lose. If you win, you as a player, you read into it a lot. But no, it's all about your fitness, Jordan. It's staying injury-free is really, really important as a squad, as an individual. Obviously, performance-wise, you're trying to do your best to try and get into the team for that first game of the season. But at this stage, it is all about your conditioning, getting ready for a long campaign in the Premier League. But you're right, individually you do want to perform, because if you can perform well pre-season, if you can look good, then you've got a good chance of starting the season, and that's what every player will want in this squad.
Perot with his pocket pick by Vanderson. He's going to carry on down that right side. Defended by Jack Stevens. Still only 28, Jack Stevens. Looks like he's been here at St Mary's for years, well over 150 appearances now, I think, heading into his 11th year with the club, 12th year in fact.
He's Mr. Reliable, Jordan, isn't he, Jack Stevens? You know, he's been here a while now. He was a youngster coming through when I was at the football club, always had that ability. You know, he reads the game really, really well for a defender. Like that moment there, he anticipates what the player's going to do, reads the game, but I'm sure he'll be looking to have a more of a consistent season. Last year he started really, really well and then picked up that injury, which is unfortunate for him, but you can always rely on Jack. You need players like that in the squad, but for himself, I'm sure he'll want to, you know, get a start in the team and stay in it for longer periods this season.
Valerie with the clearance. Space again for Aguila. Unable to find his man. Should be an interesting competition for that #1 spot for Southampton this year with the arrival of Gavin Bazunu.
Well, I was at the game at Watford, and Bazunu really impressed me, especially with his... And looked really safe with his hands as well, so it looks like a really, really good signing, and confident as well.
Battle on here for the anchor at the back. Did well to get there ahead of Golovin. And foul by Adam Armstrong. Sassi was flying over the top of him, winning the free kick. Sassi again. Vanderson to Aguila, just about keeps it in. Diallo, space for Shea Adams. Adam Armstrong further ahead. Nice touch from Adam Armstrong. Back to Shea Adams again. Never really got hold of it. The Scottish international.
Yeah, really unfortunate, but it all starts from a really good pass from Diallo into Shea Adams. Shea tries to slip Adam Armstrong through, has a really good first touch, has momentum, good defending, and just drops a Shea there. And you know, you have those moments where if you look at the replay, Shea is seeing that from a long way off, thinking, you know, I'm just going to put this in the bottom corner, get my foot around it, and can't quite get that clean contact on the strike. But better from Southampton, better tempo in their passing.
Romeo, Adam Armstrong involved in a bit of head tennis. Here's Perot. Elianusi beaten to it by Fofana. Space for Minamino. Golovin to his left, finds the feet of Golovin, checks back onto that right foot, couldn't find Ben Yedder. Good interception, well read there by Jack Stevens. Back for Saints. Battle between Armstrong and Diassi. Armstrong getting the better of him. Shea Adams in support. Romeo arriving as well. Saints up to reset through Diallo. Redmond with a heavy cross into that empty northern stand.
Yeah, really unfortunate. You know, the end product there from Nathan Redmond would be, you know, something you'd like to have done better. But again, a good counter-attack play from Southampton. Good strength from Adam Armstrong holding the defender off. Good support play from Shay Adams, and then has the presence of mind, the intelligence to turn out and wait for supporting play. Ball out wide, and just unfortunate that vital moment with that ball into the box. But Nathan trying to do the right thing, trying to get that early ball into the box when you've got Southampton players within there to attack the ball.
Vanderson under pressure from Perot. A relatively quiet summer so far for Monaco on the transfer front. I mentioned Minamino arriving. Briel Mbolo on the bench as well, signed from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Thomas Didion as well, a goalkeeper on the bench, another of the new signings. It's been about it so far in terms of business for the French side. Of course, selling Aurelien Tchouameni to Real Madrid for big money. On the lookout for a midfielder to replace him. Vanderson with the interception. Fafana in the middle of the park. Good link-up play back to Vanderson down the right. Opens his legs up, matched by Stevens.
Again, another good example of Jack Stevens defending in that one-on-one situation. Patient in his tackle, reads the game, knows the defender, the attacker's going to go on the outside, and just uses his feet, uses his body strength. Nice and aggressive from Jack, and he started the game very well tonight.
To approach the quarter of the hour mark in this pre-season friendly, just waiting for something to really ignite it. Minamino, Aguila. Again, Stevens reads well and intercepts. First outing for Southampton's new home kit this evening as well, moving away from the red and white stripes to that bold and brave new red stripe straight down the middle. Bit of a throwback to the kits of the 80s for Southampton this season. Aguila. Seen a fair amount of the ball, Aguila, in these early stages. Monaco favoured that right-hand side. No luck so far. Not the greatest of clearances from Nubel. Puts Minamino under a bit of pressure. Romeo, a lovely back heel from Armstrong. Couldn't quite squeeze it through to Moy Elianusi, and there's some room for Vanderson now. Ben Yedder in the middle. Minamino just to his left as well. Mataza. Golovin. Mataza again. Aguila. Monaco in no rush to put the ball into the box. Enrique, the left back, picking up with Golovin. Ben Yedder pulls out to the left. That's a lovely pullback from Minamino. Can he sort his feet out? He can. Palmed away by McCarthy. Woodwork involved there as well, I think.
Just waiting to see, Jordan, if that's a save from Alex McCarthy, or it was definitely the crossbar, but whether he got a hand to it. But it's fantastic build-up play from Monaco. Really, really good. It looks like a fantastic save from Alex, just tipping it onto that post after good movement, good footwork from Minamino. We know he possesses that quality in tight areas, gets it onto his left foot and, you know, gets his foot round it, and it's a really, really good save from Alex McCarthy. But Monaco, really good build-up play, nice and patient, played through the thirds, 1 and 2 touch football, and created the best chance of the game so far.
half at full stretch, the 32-year-old, preparing to head into his 7th season with Southampton. They continuing in the middle, a player down over on the far side. Will be a free kick to Saints when we restart. It's Fofana who's back up on his feet for a heavy knock. Elianusi. Romain Perot. Can't find the ball over the top to Elianusi. Minamino again will pick up the pieces for Monaco. Quick feet to skip away from a number of white and red shirts given away by Monaco. Jack Stevens can tidy it up at the back for Saints.
Well, that was good from Southampton, you know, pressing high up in Monaco's half in numbers with intensity, and they win the ball back nice and early. And when Southampton do that and they're nice and positive and aggressive, it's really, really good to watch. It takes a lot of energy, a lot of discipline, but it can be really effective.
Lianco goes direct this time, looking for Shea Adams. Adam Armstrong will find himself with the second ball at his feet. Pulls the trigger early, does Armstrong. Always heading well wide of Newbell's goal.
Unfortunate that, but I like that from Adam Armstrong. Nice and positive. You know, he reads the knockdown after a header from the defender, gets it on his left foot. He's looking for the pass, but he knows as he gets close to the goal, he can take that shooting option on and just drags it wide of the goal. But nice and positive there from Adam, and you want to see that from your strikers. Take the opportunities on, back yourself, be nice and brave in possession.
He's looked lively in the moments he's been in the game so far.
He is, and I think it could be a really big season for him. I think if he can get an early goal in the season, get a consistent run, I believe he can score goals at this level. Started the season brilliantly last year with that goal against Everton, and then just couldn't quite get a consistent run in the team, whether it was injuries, whether it was his form. But I think he can be a good player for Southampton.
Perot with the cross in, the flag was up for offside. He had 28 appearances in his debut season in the Premier League, Adam Armstrong, last season, and been brought in by Ralph Hasenhüttl from the Championship, where he'd scored goals for Blackburn Rovers.
It'd be an interesting one to see the stats on it. If you look at the season as a whole, I can't remember too many chances he really missed. It was probably more he wasn't getting the opportunities or wasn't getting in the areas to create the opportunities, and I think that can come with confidence sometimes. That can come with the amount of chances Southampton created when he played. But like I say, I do believe he can score goals at this level, because I think he's an instinctive goal scorer. You look at his goals, the first goal against Everton, first game of the season, brilliant finish. His goal against Aston Villa is a left foot volley, half volley I think it is, and there is 2 goals he scored. But I think he has got that ability, that natural ability to score goals at this level.
Dummy from Shea Adams. Adam Armstrong on that occasion not quite on the same wavelength. Here's Moy Elianusi. He's going to shoot from a long way out. Stings the palms of Alexander Newbell. Comfortable enough in the end for the Monaco goalkeeper.
And that comes from the brilliant play from Shea Adams, you know, pressing, hunting down there, the Monaco midfield player, winning the ball back, and then nice and positive from Elianusi. Sees the opportunity, get the ball out at his feet, a clean strike, but unfortunately straight at the goalkeeper.
Good touch from Lianco just to take that one out of the sky from Disasi. Diallo can't quite sort his feet out with that back heel. Ben Yedder will have room to move into. Minamino receives the pass, 2 step overs and a shot, and again it's Jack Stevens in there. It's a block shot that was certainly heading on target that time.
Well, I thought he'd almost got away from Jack there, Minamino, with the double step over, gets half a yard, but again, good defending from Jack, just gets the block in just in time, reads that really, really well, and recovers into position to prevent a goal scoring opportunity.
Enrique with the short corner. Lovren with the ball towards the back. McCarthy misses the punch, comes back out on the volley. Sent well wide. Tazo saw the bright lights as that one was dropping out of the sky.
We've all done that, Jordan.
See that chance from Elianusi again from a long way out.
Yeah, it's a lovely strike, and I like Elianusi. You know, he brings something different to the team. You know, the runs from midfield, gets a goal. The amount of headed goals he gets as well. He's got that energy to break from midfield as well. It's a clean strike from him, and it's something different, you know, in the Southampton lineup.
They've not been afraid to shoot from distance so far this evening, Southampton, when it's opened up for them. Elianusi and Romeo getting stuck in. Matazo, Ben Yedder now. So far, little to choose between the two teams. Both sides had chances saved. McCarthy denying Monaco at one end. New Bell with a more comfortable save at the other from that Elianusi strike. There's that very little to tell you about in terms of chances. Maybe another one here. Romeo finds Redmond. Plenty of support in the box. Couldn't squeeze the ball through the legs of Enrique.
But that was really good play from Southampton in the middle of the pitch. I think it's a ball round the corner from Diallo into Shea Adams. Uses his body brilliantly. Knows where the defender is. Turns on his left foot. Great pass, early pass into Romeo, who's running from midfield. Gets the ball wide to Nathan Redmond in a good position and just can't get that final delivery. But when Southampton play that quick 1-2 touch football, it's exciting to watch.
Another set piece for Saints. A few changes to Ralph Hasenhutl's backroom staff over the summer. Alex Clapham coming in to work on set pieces. Was delivered towards the back post. Fofana with the header away. As far as Shea Adams. Here's Lianco. Went for placement over power. Monaco can come away with it, with Lianco out of position now. Vanderson stretching his legs down the right. Valerie covering in the middle.
I mean, it's a good counter-attack from Monaco, but as well, you have to give the Southampton players credit. It's good recovery runs, and, you know, Valerie comes across from a wide position and intercepts that cross. Good recovery from Nathan Redmond to put pressure on the cross. So the Southampton players look a little bit sharper, a little bit fitter from the weekend.
Talking of throwbacks with the Southampton kit this season, Valerie sporting the Franny Benali moustache as well. Lovren squeezes across, flies across the face of goal. No one there in a Monaco shirt to test McCarthy. Saints will come away with it. Romeo. It's nice play, room for Armstrong. Not a lot of support at the moment, arriving eventually from Shea Adams. Back to Romeo. Plenty of space down the left for Redmond, who sees Stevens with his arms in the air. All right. Change of pace from Elianusi again. He does well, gets the foot in.
And Romeo does that so well. It all starts from him being able to receive the ball in a tight position, knows where the opposition is, protects the ball really well. Vision to know where the opposition is again. Lovely pass, and it must be a joy to play with him. To be able to give him the ball in any point on the pitch is brilliant.
Stevens with the flick on Shea Adams, lurking at the back post. Ball was behind him, just couldn't wrap his foot round it enough to get it on target. And Yeda. Stevens didn't see Minamino there. Covering from Diallo, and then Diallo and Perrault not quite on the same wavelength, just getting in each other's way, sorted out in the end. Redmond. Space again for Armstrong. Again shoots from a long way out. That's better. More of a test for Newell this time. Does well though, this time diving away to his right. Yeah, excellent move from Southampton. Starts and finishes with Adam Armstrong. Really good switch of play from Nathan Redmond. Good run from Sharon to take the defender wide. Nathan Redmond comes centrally. Some good battles down this right side for Monaco. Way too much on that from Golovin.